you were talking about Jaquan, you were asked, how do you sort of teach him going forward to build off a game like that, and maybe not be overshadowed by expectations? You said you hadn't thought that far ahead yet. Just wondered, having a little bit of time, how have you approached him since that game, and how do you tell him going forward, I want consistency, but I don't expect a triple-double every night?
Right. You know, it's funny because when I left here the other night, he and I talked, and basically just all I told him was your hard work starting to pay off. But I think that you have to be careful of like taking success and correlating it with statistics. And I say that from the standpoint of each game is going to present different opportunities. Now, you have to be a regular player to score a triple-double or whatever it is, but I think my biggest thing with him, and I told him this, I just want him to continue to prepare. I want him to continue to work hard. I want him to continue to embrace the challenge of playing college basketball. And I think in the end, good things are going to happen for him.
Is it a case, too, when you've been working with a guy and all season, you've been telling him singles, singles, singles. After a night like that, when people take notice, do you have to preach out a little bit more? Do you have to guard a little bit more against trying to get the home run?
Well, you know, I think it's funny because that's what he did the other night. He just hit singles, and you know, you think about it, he was very simple in terms of his approach, and you know, he had a very good feel when to turn the corner, when to pass, transition. You know, a couple times he like slowed up a little bit to let guys run, and so I thought that was, you know, hopefully he'll stay with that mindset.
Just wonder if that's especially important going into and you're playing the number 3 team in the country on their court, and guys are obviously probably amped up, and you want to try to do something to spark the team, lead the team. If that's even more important to reinforce, given the stakes of a game like this.
Well, I would say after our last road trip, I'll take somebody trying to do something special. Or, I mean, you know, we're going to need to make plays. I mean, this is a game where if you're going to have a chance to win this, guys are going to have to come out of their comfort zone and do some things. But hopefully within the system of what we're trying to get done.
When you have a guy that's, you know, approaching a triple-double like he was down the stretch there, and obviously the team got him the assist he needed, but are you okay with the guy, you know, trying to get that? I mean, obviously you guys have the game well in hand at that point, but in a typical game, you know, if he's...
Yeah, you know, I think this, if you're trying to achieve a triple-double, you're playing unselfish, you're trying to make your shots, and you're trying to rebound the basketball, and we need everybody trying to get a triple-double if at all possible. But no, I'm fine with that. I think that you know, it's one of those things that 5 of them in school history, and it's pretty neat.
Looking back at this last week, obviously kind of a roller coaster with the way things went. With, you know, the game coming up tomorrow, what have you learned maybe from this team in terms of the way they responded and, you know, how they've prepared for this game?
Yeah, well, I think we've got to continue to understand that the last 20 minutes of Wednesday night's game is not going to win us the game, or guarantee that we're going to play a good 20 minutes to start tomorrow. I hope that there's a level of maturity and understanding, because we haven't put together a solid game in a while, since probably, what, Northwestern or whatever it was, but just in terms of 40 minutes of consistency.
Coach, what would you say are going to be the 3 keys to leaving College Park with a victory?
I think this, we've got to do a great job transition-wise defensively, and attempting not to give them anything easy. I think our post defense has got to be on point, and then obviously doing a great job of trying to contain Melo as much as we possibly can.
Okay. How do you expect to do that? He's one of the premier guards in the league.
Yeah, he's good. He's shifty. He's and you know, the other thing, and I think he'd probably be the first to say, he's got great players around him, and he's got some veterans, and you know, we've got to use our size as much as we can, and keep them off the foul line, and as much as we can make them make tough twos.
Diamond Stone.
Could you please state your name and affiliation?
Yeah.